A man in his late 30s is standing near the kitchen counter, baking some delicious things. He is happily humming a tune, all oblivious to the chaos happening around him. Suddenly he turned around, and what he witnessed made him all shocked. He is Jin, the eldest of the brothers. He is like a mom to the rest of the members as he carries the whole house problems burden on his shoulders. He lets out a dramatic groan, clutching his heart when he sees the mess of flour all around. The kitchen counter and floor were all covered with the flour. Jin, my kitchen, oh my god. Jimin entering the kitchen. What happened, Hyung? Did you see Taekook's ghost again? He didn't even notice the mess around, but made his way to get some water from the fridge. Jin angrily, not yet, Jimmy, but surely we are going to see the ghost until the school reopens. Jimin, what? Does the school announce any vacations? Jin, yes, they are on vacations for the whole month. Jimin quickly retrieved him, feigning innocence. Jimin, Hyung, I'm telling you, I won't live here until they are on their vacations. It was already so hard to keep up with them when they go to school, and now their mischievous mood will be on 24/7. Jin, go and check on them until I clean up this mess. Jimin, I bet they will be in Suga's room. He's the special target. On the other side, a new plan is being cooked by two mischievous and bratty toddlers of the house. Kookie Tete here, he showed him a pen and little bottle of ink beside the table in Suga's room. Suga, the second eldest, is having a peaceful sleep when these two toddlers are in his room, sitting on his floor. As Suga is a heavy sleeper, he doesn't notice them coming inside. Say Pookie, a playful nickname given to Cookie by him. Look, Hoyoung is sleepy. Let's write our homework on his shirt. Cookie will write it. They both went to the bedside table, but the problem was that they were so small, their hands couldn't easily reach up to the pen and ink. Cookie swiftly like a real bunny hopped on Sugar's bed, but carefully not to waken up his Hoyoung, as they knew Sugar was not going to wake up so sooner, but still they respect of his sleep. The main important thing, they didn't show mercy to anyone when they are in their own mood. We don't know how their mind worked to get some respect to Kitty Hoyoung's sleep. Okay, so as they read up to Sugar's bedside table, Cookie with his tiny face grabbed the ink bottle and settled beside Suga, who was snoring softly. The Cookie pen, he showed him a pen, but Cookie refused to take it as he was going to show the glamour of his hands. Cookie, patting space beside him. Come here, Tete, sit beside me. He cares about his Tete, asking him to sit beside him. Te, why not using pen? You know I can write ABC with pen too. Cookie patting his back. My Tete is growing up. Cookie dipped his fingers in ink and started doing his work. In the meantime, they ruined Sugar's show completely. But the most amazing, Sugar didn't even stir. After completing their work, they both left the room like nothing had happened. Cookie, Hoya, Cookie and Tete hungry. Eat fast. Jin, eat, huh? Come here, let me give you a nummy. Cookie, Hoya, don't touch Cookie. Cookie's hungry. Jin, huh? This Hoya don't have a value in your eyes? Means what? First you ruin my kitchen and now asking Hoya to not to touch you. Jin made a fake whining face just to make his two cuties behave well. Taehyung, don't cry. Tete love you. Cookie exaggerated. Hyung, nom nom. Cookie and Tete have work to do. Jin, and what about making a mess of Hyung's belongings? Jimin made them sit on their respective high chairs and started feeding Tae, which Cookie doesn't like at all. Cookie, me will feed Tete. Jin, oh, excuse me, mister. Eat your lunch. I will feed Tae, okay? You need to eat too. Cookie pushed his plate away, grabbed Taste, and started feeding him little bites of pancakes. Jin, muttering so possessive for his tete, turned to them. Okay, after finishing your lunch, you both come to my room. I have to talk to you about something important. But they didn't even listen to what he said, as they were busy feeding themselves. Suga woke up from his nap, and the very first thing he noticed was his shirt. But he didn't scream like others, because he knew who did that. He simply got up and went outside, wearing the same shirt those little minions showed their artwork on. He didn't even look at his face. Hobby, Jim, have you seen my laptop? I just left it on the table, but it's not in my room now. Hobby was outside the home to take some groceries because Jin Hyun had an important online meeting to attend. So he didn't go by himself. Instead, he sent Hobby. He entered Jimin's room, who was listening to music, being a carefree soul. Today, he was the only one in the house who was still saved from the little minion's hands. Otherwise, he is the first one and the only target earlier in the morning. Jimin, probably your golden maknae will be playing games on it. Kobe, come on, Jim. They are kids. How can they even know how to power on it? Jimin, you're wrong, Hoyoung. Your Cookie and Tete may look like kids, but they're terrible people, hiding behind all those innocent and miserable baby faces. Juni screaming from outside, Hobie Hoyoung! Hobie Hoyoung! Juni entered Jimin's room, panting heavily. Hobie, what happened? Why are you panting like you seen something? Juni, Hoyoung, your laptop. Hobie, what about it? Juni, your laptop. Those two tiny terrors have washed your laptop. They brushed it like it was a tiny baby and whatever else I can't even tell you. Jimin, I was just thinking about this and it finally happened. Bobby, shut up, Jimin. Ah, my laptop. It contained all important data of my research. Now what I will do? Where are they? Juni, they are in the garden. Suga Hyung is already there. Now Hobie, Juni, and Jimin reached the garden, which was made at the back of the mansion. Suga was standing, his arms folded. Those two little minions were standing in front of him, their head down as if they were shameless at their acts. But only the Hoyungs knew their mischievous glints in their eyes. Take it, Hoyung, we are. Suga sharply. Shut up, both of you two. Hobie's gaze fell straight at his laptop, which was soaking to its depths, hanging on rope. Hobie quickly removed his laptop from the rope and checked it, his gaze falling up and down in disbelief. Juni, Suga Hyung, how did they do this? Did they do something to you too? Suga still did not turn to them. Jimin, Hyung is silent, and is silent when he's mad at someone. Suga abruptly turned around. As soon as others saw him, they barely stiffened their laugh, but Jimin could not. He burst out laughing because the scene was just to laugh. Let me tell you, the Taekook pair didn't even show their artwork on Suga Hoyoung's shirt, but also on his face. His face was fully covered with ink. On his shirt, in a babbly language, they wrote something including ABC and also their names. Their writing was a mess, so it was difficult to read. They also made a sharp cut mustache on his face with ink. Suga's face was unreadable as he was suppressing his anger. Hobie pinching Cookie's ear. What do you think about what you have done, huh? Cookie, I did nothing, Hoyoung. Hobie, look at him. I did nothing. He's acting just like a thief. After thieving, refuses to accept his crime. Sugar, where is Jin Hoyoung? Jimin, he is in a meeting. Don't know when he will be free. Juni Hoyoung, wash your face at least. Sugar, I will freshen up later. Right now, I have to set their minds. Take them inside. Obi, let's go inside, tiny terrors. Take Cookie, they is scared. Cookie, don't be scared of them. Cookie is here. Juni whispering to Jimin how much they care for each other. If you will say them to die, they will willingly die for each other. Jimin smiling. That's a Taekook for sure. All the brothers are sitting in the living room except Jin. Jimin goes to Jin Hyung's room. Jimin knocking on the door. Hyung, are you free? Jin from inside. Yeah, why? Jimin, Hyung, there's a case that needs your attention. We have caught two culprits red-handed. Jin, okay, I'm just coming in 5 minutes. Give me just 5 minutes. Jimin, okay, Hyung, we are waiting. After a couple of minutes, Jin came back in the living room, and the first thing he saw was Suga's face and his clothes. Jin, what happened to your face and clothes, Suga? Bobby, Suga, Hyung is also a victim like me. Jin, Suga, go and freshen up. You can join us after you're presentable to be shown up. Suga, Hyung, it's fine. I will wash up later. Jin, no, Suga, go now. Suga reluctantly left while the overall focus was now on Cookie and Tae. Jin, Hobie, what do you have to say? What have they done this time? Jimin, Hyung, let me tell you. Jin, Jimin, I'm asking Hobie, let him say. Hobie, Hyung, these both troublemakers damaged my laptop. It's so bad. It contained all the information about the new project we are going to start. Jin, Cookie, Tae, why did you do this? Didn't you know it was Hyung's laptop and it was important for him? Cookie, Hyung, it was all dirty, even though its buttons were too dirty to touch, so Jimin interrupting. So you thought we should have washed it? Hyung will be happy for you both. Cookie, Hyung is happy. Look, pointing at Hobie, Hyung's face. He didn't scold us. Hobie, I was waiting for Jin Hyung to punish you both. Jin, whose plan it was? Jimin, of course, Cookie's. Cookie glared at Jimin, making him scared of him. Cookie is just like this. He will be all happy and mischievous. But when Hyung interrupt him or make him do something he doesn't like, he gets angry and then passes death warning glare at Hyung. Say Hyung, all of these plans were Cookie, urgency in his voice. They were mine plans. Cookie made all those plans. All of those pranks were organized by both Cookie and Tae, but Cookie took all the blame on himself so that they won't do something to his precious Tae. Cookie prioritizes Tae over everything. He doesn't let his Hoyoungs say even a single word to him. Then it's not just about Hobie's laptop. You have caused so much damage to others' belongings. You have ruined Suga's favorite t-shirt, made a mess of his face, ruined my kitchen with all of that floor's mess. You deserve to be punished. Say, Cookie, they are going to punish us. What will we do? Hoyungs could see Cookie standing like a rock in front of them, whereas Tay standing like a scared puppy behind Cookie. Jin gave a sharp look to Tay. Jin, Tay, go sit with Hobie. Tay was clutching Cookie's shirt tightly from behind and was not going to let it go easily. But as soon as he got another glare from Jin Hoyung, he quickly moved to sit with Hobie. Then Cookie, as all the ideas were yours, so you are going to be punished. Tay mumbling, Hyung, please don't punish Cookie. Hobie whispering to Tay, it's important for him. Don't worry, Hyung, won't punish him hard. Jen, you are not going to live here. We are going to send you to our grandma's house. You will live there for a month, and when we will feel like taking you back home, you will be back to us. Cookie defensively. Cookie is not going anywhere, leaving his tete. Jen, don't test my temper. You have already caused so much trouble. You are getting naughty day by day. It's for your own good. Junie, Hoyoung, he definitely won't survive there. Hobie chuckling. It's not about him. He can survive anywhere making others' life hell. Then enough everyone. Junie, go pack Cookie's essentials. He's leaving tonight and that's my decision. Jen left the living room. Hobie took Tay to his room while Cookie was still standing there, tears rolling down his cheeks silently. Junie picked up him and took him to his room. There Tay was also crying for his cookie. He was crying uncontrollably because it's obvious he was going to be separated from his partner. And a partner, whom he is a partner in crime. Suga entered Hobie's room. This time he was looking presentable. Suga, what did Hoyoung say about their punishment? Hobie Hoyoung is going to send Cookie to Grandma's house for a month. Suga chuckling, poor Grandma. How will she bear Cookie's endless naughtiness? Hobie, what can we say? It's Hoyoung's decision. Tay clinging to Suga's leg. Hoyoungi, please Hoyoungi, don't let Cookie go away from Tay. Sugar baby, you should have thought before doing pranks, my little prank monsters. He pinched Tay's ear slightly and pecked his forehead. Juni made Cookie stand in bed and started packing his belongings. Just the important one, like his clothes, because they knew he wouldn't live there more than a week. But might be Grandma sent him back after 2 days. Jimin was sitting on a nearby couch. Cookie was silently crying, which was breaking his heart. They did not see Cookie so miserable and distressed before. Jimin, don't cry, Cookie. It's just for a month. Then you will be back in us. Juni, it's not just about 1 month, Jim. It's about living far apart from your beloved ones. I think Hyung is wrong here. He knows Cookie and Tae can't live without each other. Still, he's sending him away. Jimin Hyung, maybe Jin Hyung has something in his mind. That's why he's doing this. Juni, but still my heart is breaking seeing them like this. They are kids, after all, doing pranks, making a mess. It's all their endless naughtiness, which will disappear as soon as they are young and mature. Jimin, they have been taking advantage of the childhood jet. Now Hyung's patience has ended, that's why he did this. Juni finished packing Cookie's belongings and they all went outside. They were speaking outside with wide, tearful eyes. He can't even bid a goodbye to his Cookie. Cookie looked back at Tay, but Tay didn't meet his gaze. Tay wanted to scream that Cookie was not alone in all of this. He was with him, but no words came out of his mouth because he knew if he would say this, Hoyoung won't believe him and he won't even change his mind. Jin, is he ready to leave? Juni, yes, Hoyoung. Then I have already called Grandma about him. Suga, you take him there. Suga, Oro Hayam. Cookie waved at Tay but remained silent. Tay waved back at him and soon Cookie disappeared as he left the mansion. Suga is taking Cookie to their grandma's house, but Cookie is clearly not happy. He is looking out the window, lost in his own thoughts. He is reminding the memories he had with Tay, the endless chanting, laughter, and endless pranks they did on the Hoyungs together. Suga clearing his throat. Why did you take the blame all on yourself? You could have said both of you were involved in it. Everyone knows you both are one soul in two bodies. Cookie, you are taking Cookie away from Tete. Cookie won't leave you. Suga laughed at Cookie's heartwarming reply. Suga, you sure are something else. Cookie, here, back at the mansion, Jay is crying for his twin. He's not eating anything, not drinking water. Sugar was now back at the mansion after leaving Cookie at Grandma's house. Obi, did he trouble you after leaving him there? Sugar, sighing. Nope. In fact, he was all silent all the way. He didn't utter a word, as saying he will not leave them who made Cookie away from Tay. Then he sure will, my baby Cookie. It's really silence without him. Sugar, where is Tay? Jimin, what do you expect a twin to be? His eyes are all red, puffy from crying. He's not even eating without his Cookie. Suga, don't you think Hyung it's a little cruel act? Jin, no Suga, don't worry, you will see. Grandma will inform us about Cookie and will demand us to get him back. Suga, Hobi go, take Tay here. Hobi, Tay baby, Hyung is calling you. Let's go. Tay was sprawled on bed, his face in the sheets, his voice muffled from crying. Tay, go away. Tay is not coming. Hobie, don't be stubborn, Tae, come with me. Tae sat up in bed. He wiped his nose with the back of his sleeves. Then he got up and followed Hobie Hoyoung. Jin, why not you eating anything, man? They don't want to eat without Cookie. Jin, Cookie's not here. They again started crying. His cries were chilling Hoyoung's inside. Jin, irritated. They, please, calm down. At the next moment, Suga received a call from Grandma. Suga, laughing. Look at here. Our baby bunny is already missing us. May Grandma call us so that we could get him back. Grandma, hello, Suga. Please take him back. He's breaking everything. Suga chuckling. What happened, Grandma? Calm down. Tell me what's wrong. Grandma, Cookie's making all the mess of my things. He's just breaking everything he's touching. First my utensils, then my favorite vase, and now they heard Grandma shouting behind her Cookie, as he was now going to break any other important thing of her. Sugar, okay, I'm coming back to take him. Don't worry. Just distract him with some shiny things. I'm on my way. Suga hung up the call and stood up abruptly. Suga, Hayang, can I go to take him now or else Grandma won't leave us for sure? Then, yeah, sure. Go ahead. We were missing him so much, looking at Tae wiping his tears. Hayang, can Tete come with you? Suga, sure, let's go. He took his hand and led him outside towards his car. Cookie was sitting outside of Grandma's house on the floor, hugging his knees to his chest. Suddenly, he felt someone running towards him, shouting in a timid voice. He lifted his head and it was Tae. Cookie smiling faintly. Tae. He also stood up and ran towards him. Both of them hugged like there was no one else watching them. Tae gazing at him from top to bottom. Are you okay? Cookie? Cookie, yes, Tae. Cookie's all okay. Suga came up to them and ruffled the hair of both of them. Suga, we are really sorry, Cookie. Sorry, we didn't think it would affect you this much. Cookie, don't ever do that. Cookie won't forgive you again. Suga, oh, my little cupcake. It won't happen. Let's go. Hoyoungs are waiting for you. Cookie, is Jinny Hoyoung still angry at Cookie? Suga, no, but he's not angry. He's feeling guilty for sending you away from Tae. Cookie, it's good then. You don't know how much you hurt Cookie to Tae. Did it hurt you, Tae? Tae, no, Cookie. Tae just miss you. He again hugged Cookie. Suga watching him with critical eyes. Why will we think of hurting him? Now let's go. It's getting dark. We'll have to get back home. As they moved towards the mansion, Suga could hear Cookie assuring Tae that nothing can separate them ever, not even their Hoyoungs. Cookie securely held Tae's hand and patted it gently, making Suga Hoyoung sigh with defeat. He knew Cookie was possessive of his Tae since the day he got to know him. Now Hoyoungs will be more careful of their actions and will think twice before separating them. Never ever try to take his Tae away from him or else he will make your life hell. And twins are always possessive for each other. Do you have any twin siblings like them? I do have, but they don't even pretend like them.